What's up guys, welcome back. We're going to get through this as quickly as possible. Arc scope, coin glasses, these are necessary for getting the most amount of experience and coins that you can. Anything else, you just want to make them as strong as possible. Countdown to cure, countdown to crush, and coin piler. Coin piler is the only one that is necessary for getting coins. The other ones are just helpful. I'll show you how later. Mario needs about 36,000, Luigi needs about 32,000 to level up. So you're going to go back to Minor Island, and then you're going to fight these spike enemies. I believe that's what they're called. Use your strongest bro attack on your first turn. The goal is to take them out on one turn. If you're not strong enough, maybe you can take them out with the other brother before they get a turn. If they get a turn, it's kind of a problem because they'll generate shields, and then you'll have to dodge some attacks probably, and you just don't want to do that. It'll take up too much time. If you cannot do this method, I have another one that I'll show at the end of the video. Check the description for timestamps, and I'll show you how to do that if you can't pull this one off. So got about 4,000 for that. 3,500 for Luigi. Just move on to the next enemy. I'll make sure I let all 10 minutes play out so you can see exactly how I did in 10 minutes. You'll want to alternate the arc item and the coin accessory between Mario and Luigi if you want to keep them kind of close to the same level, or if you just want one bro to be insanely strong, just keep it on them the whole time and switch it once they hit 100 if that's what you're aiming for, or whatever your goal is, and then just switch it to the other brother. Luigi's final bro attack does really good here. The animation isn't too bad long, and it does a ton of damage, and you can hit all of the enemies. You need to probably do a little practice with it. It is probably the most forgiving of all the bro attacks, just because you can mess up quite a bit and still pull it off. Sometimes Mario goes first, and Conductor Connector, it has such a long animation. I would just rather do Bomb Derby or just something else. Whatever you're most comfortable with that does a lot of damage. Just whatever works for you, really. I'm sure there's a best way to go about it, but this was good enough for me. Countdown to Crush can help, like you've seen there. I had all of my Countdown to Crush and Countdown to Cure set to one charge. You'll want to just equip those, get them down really low, and then unequip them and put them back on when you need them. I recommend for the enemy on the left, that's when you equip Countdown to Crush if you need it, because there's 4 enemies there, so it's a little bit harder to defeat them all on the first turn. But then you just go out and come back in, and they should all be respawned. I seen another method where you get about 30,000 every 10 minutes experience, 30,000 experience every 10 minutes. And it's very good, but it is really strict on the execution. And I tried it myself. It was pretty good. I don't know if they were using the quick leveling rank up bonus. I am using that, so I'm getting about 20% more experience than someone without the rank up bonus would. I believe that the other person that came up with that other method of leveling also had it on, because I followed their guide and just to see how much I would get, and it looked like we were getting about the same amount. So I think that this is a little better. It's a little more relaxed, and you get about 2,000 more depending on how fast you can do this. And at higher levels, you should be able to do this even faster. They were like level 95 and it still took them about 10 minutes to do the method that they were showing. And that's kind of wild to me. Like, I was trying to follow it and at level 50-ish, and it was pretty tough to follow along with. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty solid experience. It's just, this requires little to no plugs. I mean, you really don't have to have Coin Piler on. That's just a bonus, getting a little more coins out of it. Otherwise, I'm not using any other plugs besides Countdown to Crush, Countdown to Cure. Countdown to Crush helps you save one turn every 15 turns. And then you're not far from Shipshape Island if you have to go back, but you could use Countdown to Cure to just heal that back up, but you don't have to. You could just go back to Shipshape Island. It takes like 1 to 2 minutes tops to get there and back. So this is much more chill and honestly a little bit faster depending on how fast you can do it. If you do want to recharge any of your plugs, you can equip 2 quick charge brooches and then get into a fight and use a Boo Biscuit. It might take 1 to 3. I've had it vary, but 1 to 3 Boo Biscuits and everything will be fully charged. Then just run away, come back in, and continue doing everything you've been doing. And that's if you want to use any other, like if you want to use Bro Boost, for example, to do a little more damage. Or just anything else that you want to use here. I'm not using anything besides Coin Piler and Countdown to Crush, Countdown to Charge. You don't really need Charge, but Countdown to Cure. See right here, I put Countdown to Cure on because Luigi's getting kind of low on BP. And once that recharges, go ahead and put it back on so you'll start losing charges on it to get back down to 1, and then just take it back off whenever you're ready to use it. Like I said, if you end up needing BP or something before that, just go back to Shipshape Island. So due to the arc item, Mario got to 36,000 experience faster than Luigi got to 32, but he's really close. He's like maybe, I don't know, like 3 to 500 away, and he was at like 32,000 something for his next level up. Here's the other method if you cannot pull that one off. You're going to want Seedle Eyes, 1 Kaboom, because you can hit all 3 of them with just 1 Kaboom. And then you're going to want Charge Bank and Speedy Recharge on. And just hit the one in the middle. If you don't get a Seedle, then just run away. And just move on to the next enemy. While that one's blinking, you don't have to wait for the other one to stop blinking to fight it. Just keep moving on. Now, sometimes you'll get a Seedle every other fight. And then sometimes you won't get one for minutes at a time. RNG sucks, but this is for anyone at a lower level that's trying to get a little bit stronger before they attempt the other method, or if they just can't pull it off. This will save you from having to worry about being able to finish them off in one turn. You could probably do this as low as level 40. Maybe even lower. It really just depends on your luck. So we got a Seedle there, but it's not golden. Just keep moving on. It doesn't matter if they hit you with the spike ball as long as they don't hit you in the back. So don't worry about that. You can try to get first strike, but it's not that big of a deal. So anytime Charge Bank runs out, let it recharge and then put it back on. That way you're getting the most amount of uses from your plugs. So in this fight, I finally get a golden Seedle. It was probably 10 plus fights before I finally got one, but I also didn't have to fight anything or take any damage. Just, it's RNG heavy, but that's just kind of how it goes. If you're lower level, then do this. If you can defeat them in one turn, or like one full, like Mario and Luigi, one turn apiece, then do the other method. Or do this one until you can do that method. But yeah, I hope this was able to help. I know I made the other video before I knew about the Glohm enemies replacing the regular enemies here, and I just wanted to kind of update that for anyone that's later in the game. But yeah, hope it was able to help, and thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good one. See you on the next one.
Baby, I wish you miss me like